So it's gonna do this video outside, but it's storming today, so sorry about the poor lighting in here. I'm just gonna take this stuff off the bike to follow up from yesterday. All the gear I've got on here, how I've got it tied down. So I'll move you over here to the back. See if we can't see how we've got all this tied on here, dealing with limited space. So got the privacy shelter, this field line motorcycle, CC bar waterproof backpack, I've got my tent here. I have to get the name of that. And then I've also got this, it's a 2-pole, 10-foot tarp shelter. So that's what all I've got on the back. And how I've got those on here, basically, if you've watched my other tent camping video or review of the tent, then you will know I just got these tag ends tied up here to get them out of the way. But if you've watched those other videos, then you absolutely know that one of my favorite lesser known camping accessories are these ratcheting tie downs. I mean, they're not the strongest things in the world, but for camping, they're more than adequate. So I've got several of these on there. I'm not exactly sure where they're all at. So I've got these. This is the only thing on this side has this is the buckle on the pack. So that's holding that. Got that line ran through here. And this is overkill on these straps with as many of these, but I use these on, they're dual purpose. They're not really, it's either I can pack them or I can just use them. So why not just have the added stability, security, whatever you want to call it. And then I have this was an afterthought. This is actually a belt I ordered that was really not what I was looking for. You can see it's just an elastic belt, but it's so flimsy. It was not, like I said, it was not anything I would ever use for a belt. But it makes a handy cargo strap. With that, so this is free now. This is the privacy shelter. So, where we camp mostly, they have bathrooms, but with public bathrooms, it's at an outfitter, so a rafting outfitter, and they can get really disgusting. So especially for my wife, she we're gonna get her a motorcycle camp. We've got to have her a nice, clean, private place to go potty. So here's the tent, same thing on those, that side. An extra tie down there. And what we have in the, so this is zippers. The bag's pretty nice. Got it at like a bargain closeout store. I think I paid about $25 for it. So it's not the not necessarily the best quality, but it says it's waterproof. I have not used it in the rain yet. It's got a zipper and buckle latch, and then it's got a roll down top. And what we got in here is another dry bag. And they say, well, that's overkill, and that wasn't my initial plan, but that's actually got our sleeping bag in it, a double sleeping bag. The issue I had, and that's all I've got in here, so we don't have, I've still got other room. This bag's got a few pockets up here. I know you probably can't see them. Zippered pocket, easy access to stuff. I'll probably put like phone chargers and power bank, you know, stuff that's easy to get to right there on top of that. But yeah, so, and this side, what I'll call driver's side, is completely open. So, and the reason for that, that is going to be for 100% clear. That's going to be for clothes. I've got some stuff sacks for clothes, any kind of food or snacks and drinks that we're going to bring. So that's the whole complete side saddle bag dedicated to clothes and food and drink. Our other saddle bag we have here. We have this is a Ozark Trail backpacking chair. I'll get that out in a minute. And they're basically the same style. I don't think this one has a name brand, but nevertheless, same style. Super lightweight, super packable chairs. And the star of the show, I've got more room. I don't have that completely full, but flashlight or whatever can go in there. Trip tips. Now this is the, I don't know if it's going to be the game changer. I mean, we've always, I'll show you here in a second what we took. We used to have the metal folding potty, which was really nice. Worked very well, served its purpose, lightweight, inexpensive. No real complaints with that, other than you're basically going to have a toilet seat hanging off your motorcycle, which, I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. But we went last year and did we actually forgot in the truck, we forgot that one, so we had to stop at a Walmart and do the 5-gallon bucket with the pool noodle seat. And wasn't really expecting much out of that. Turned out just as convenient. Took up a little more space, but when you're truck camping, space wasn't really an issue. So, and that's it. That's all we've got in there. Oh, I know what we don't have in here, but a sleeping pad. And like I said, that will go in with this. I had it packed or set up so with the clothes, just to make sure I wouldn't forget it. So that's what we got loaded on the bike. I'll take this stuff inside and set it up, or set most of it up. I won't set the tarp shelter up because I've tried to set it up and it's too big for the living room. First thing is, I'm sure everyone's seen before if you're watching this video, is these chairs. It's super lightweight, super packable. Very easy to set up and take down. Rubber band. And like I said, this one has no name brand. I didn't buy it online. I actually found it at a store and bought it there. I think I paid $17 for it. Sits up like that. Actually, this. It's easier to put these bottom ones in first. Give on upper poles, and they just slide into these pockets. And they fit really well into the saddlebags. They're lightweight. It's a really nice, comfortable camping chair. It's not the kickback rocker, but as you can see, it still does rock. So we actually haven't camped with them yet, but I'm really excited for those just because they take up no space. Well, we can go ahead and set this up. So, this is Trip Tips. Comes with this carrying case. I think this was about $40. I got my little camp axe, just a cheap little camp axe. The campground we stay at has a guy that comes around and sells firewood, so we don't have to worry about that, but I want to process some of that, get it a little more manageable. We have that. It's got a little integrated fire starter on there, but we have a carry a lighter just as easy. So it comes in that case. Another super easy setup. Fits down in the case. Grab the phone. So it comes out of here like this. Basically unfold it. There's some little tabs. I don't know if you can see those in there. Little tabs, they go on the bottom. And you take the round disc here, like so. Sit it in the bottom. Make sure all those tabs are down there like so. Make sure it's all the way down. Like that. Put your top on. This lifts up. Actually put your bag down there. Just put your lid on there and you're done. And I mean, I realize I'm not on any kind of uneven surface, but it's actually very stable. So, cool. It's a little tricky to pack up the way you fold it. I'm sure after a couple times to break it down, you just slide this out of the bottom. Folding it up. It's numbered here on the inside. And I've done it a few times, but I think it goes like this and this. Maybe. Looks like I'm gonna have to work on that again. Look at these sides fold up. I'm trying to get two sides. I'm looking here to see the numbers. So 1 and 2. No, that's not right. Basically, got to get two sides, and then. I'll figure that out in a minute. But that is a little tricky folding it up. Doesn't seem like it would be tricky, but it is. We will do sleeping bag. This is Cask King. It is 20-liter bag. Should say on it somewhere. Yeah, 20 liters. Super nice PVC. It's got a pocket here on the front as well. It's just standard roll bag. Does have a strap on it, as well as a handle. Comes in plenty of different colors. This thing was around 20 bucks, so pretty nice stuff. Does have a little plastic flap in there. Now, and this is the only thing I've got in here is our sleeping bag. The reason I bought this sleeping bag was for two reasons. One, it's a double sleeping bag, so we would only have to carry one sleeping bag, so I knew it was going to be a little larger, but it also came in a compression bag, which I thought was going to be great, and it was, except for it wouldn't fit in the saddlebags. So either had to leave it exposed outside on the bike. It wouldn't fit in the sissy bar bag backpack unless I took it out of the stuff sack as well. So I figured this way, if we do happen to be in rain or whatnot, this thing will at least, no matter what, be dry. Once the tent gets set up, you won't even have to worry about carrying it in there and getting wet. Just be dry. That's the only thing I've got in there. So that's taking up a little space. Wasn't planned. This is a Serene Life double bag. Really didn't have a temperature or insulation rating. Move some of this stuff out of the way. But we're not camping in extremely cold weather. As you can see, it's a nice large bag. It does come with 2 pillows. I have those just in this little stuff sack. They're not much. They're actually kind of nice. These are, I think I got a set of 5 dry bags for, I don't remember what they cost, maybe $10. So you got a couple pillows, nice bag, fairly nice bag. Like I
I said, nothing too special. It does have vents, zippered vents down here. So stick your feet out, too hot. Rolling zips on either side. Just a pretty basic bag, but I think it'll suit our needs. We've yet to camp in this bag, so we'll see how that goes. This is my wife's chair, same thing, same concept. That's the Ozark Trail brand. Sleeping pad. This is, I forget the name, I'll put it up there. It's just camping pad, so it's kind of generic. Bought 2 different ones. As soon as I opened them up, I immediately sent the second one back. Hated it. And it was actually, I believe it was a little more expensive and higher rated, believe it or not. Supposed to get you off the ground a little more. I think it claimed 5 inches off the ground or whatnot. I've never used any kind of a sleeping pad period, so don't have any much practical knowledge about them. You got 2, these are 2-way vents. If you've got a pump, you can use them to pump it up. Like I said, nice 2-way. They really snap in well. You know when they're closed. But I know they've got some of those. I think they're only about $30 now. The mini or ultra mini pumps. Rechargeable, look really nice, but I don't really need one. This is the pump. So it takes a little while. I found the easiest way to do it is just with your foot, with the sock on. Kind of helps it breathe. Take a couple minutes. But you're not inflating a whole, a very large amount of air. Probably leave this real time, not speed it up, just so you can see. I know you probably watched, you may or may not have watched several videos. I did. I pump it all the way up. You'll know when it's full because you can't press the pump anymore. So it's starting to get a little more resistance. Another valve here. Secure that. There you go. And this one does have, it has built-in pillows as well. So the other with the 5-inch that are, I mean, they felt like pool floats. Just not really, I don't know, just did not seem like a stable sleeping pad. And also, what I've not heard anybody really say much about, but you can walk on this. I don't know, I wouldn't step on the pillow, but you go all the way to the ground with your feet or your knees. And why that matters is you're in a very small tent. You know, you don't want be putting a lot of pressure on one single point. As you can see, the bag fits really well on this. In there, yep. Pillow. Right here, they are indented right here, so if you're actually in here, and lay your pillow here, it's perfect. If you try to get over here, you're gonna slide a little bit. So, on my side, I'm not touching the ground, my hip's not touching the ground, no part is touching the ground. I was very surprised in that. Now if I sit up and only my hip, it will. But once I'm all the way in there, perfect. Like I said, haven't slept on this yet, but I honestly think I'm gonna like it better than the air mattress we were using, which was super nice, but not completely comfortable. It was almost too firm for me. There's that. Move this stuff out of the way just for lack of space. Actually, go ahead and pull these and folds up just as pull your two valves. Fold it over. I'm not going to completely roll it up, but you get the idea. Very easy. Really all you do. Well, might as well roll it up. This way. Fold it a little bit. Pretty slick. Back into the bag. Right now, what I consider the star of the show is this tent. Very light. I don't know how much it weighs, but not much. This, not sure about this. This is your rain fly. I'll show you that in a second. Fits back into the bag nicely. Comes with this strap to hold it on there. And I think this is, I don't remember what the footprint of this is. I think it's about 10 by 10. Not certain. We're going to set it up right here. I don't know if I have enough room or not, but no big deal. So all you do, unstrap that, let it kind of fall down, pull these legs out, in. And then, what's wrong with this? This pole wouldn't fold out right. And here is twisted somehow. Yes, we are. Okay. Somehow that got twisted. Anyway, I think we're okay. Pull this up, lift it up. Get all your stuff folded out, snap it down. That's it. I mean, does it get any easier? I kind of think not. Well, I already folded the sleeping pad up, but just so you can see. If it's raining, no poles, no, lay it out and go. 2 entries, makes it perfect if you're sleeping 2 people in here. So they can get out and not have to crawl over one another. Does have no CM mesh here. It's small enough, and these doors are vented. I think it'll be fine, but other than that, there's not much other ventilation. Can't see it on the outside, but there is some right here, right through here. But not much. This is your rain fly. I guess it just pretty much goes over your spring in there. I don't really know. Doesn't appear to do much, but I guess every little bit helps. This kind of seems like a weak point. These little fabric attachment points. There you go. Roll up either one of these. The toggles here. Thing was $52. Tough to beat in a world of tents that are some get very expensive. So yeah, hold this back up. And it comes with stakes too. I doubt honestly that we will, let's see, to undo this. I guess you pull, push down, so pull up, and a little bit push down. Oh, it's this thing, okay. Pull this thing up. So pull it up, sleeping bag out. I think it's gonna back up with that in there. So. And then, pull these all up. And then make sure your feet go out. This is where you want it. These in here, we'll have this folded right up for us. Fold in the corners. Snug it all up. Go around and pick them all up. I'm telling you, this thing is so light. What I do is, then I fold it down on the ground, put a grasp on it, push some of this air out. And this is not that tight of a fit in the bag, but it's just a lot easier. And roll it up there. Straps on. Back in the bag. With the rain fly, I mean, there's literally, you could pack more stuff in this bag. Really nice, they got so much room. And then, there you go. Lightest tent I've ever owned. And other than throwing those pop-up tents, easiest one to put up, and I will go ahead and say by far the easiest one to take down. That's it. So if you got any questions, let me know. If anything I didn't go over. Thanks.